Okay, so we're now into March. At least we are in Australia. I don't know when I'll upload this. Hopefully the rest of the world is. If not, catch up. But March was originally the hype month for Illuvium because we were supposed to get the open beta release. We've obviously been delayed past Q1 into Q2, but I just wanted to have a chat about the month in general because I think there's a lot of stuff going on and I'm pretty excited. Hopefully everything can start ramping up and getting us a bit more excitement because I found that Illuvium, like just the general vibe around it's been a bit just like dull, a bit just waiting, and we had the big jack up hype when Kieran was getting really hyped and going into Discord and stuff, and then it sort of slumped off for a week or two. So I think this month's going to be big. We're going to look at some leaks as well over the last week. But like if we look at what we've got coming, so I made a video talking about the rough dates that things should be coming, but in general, we should have SILv2 this week, closely followed by Staking V2. Then a couple weeks after that, we should be having the land sale. And then hopefully within a couple weeks after that, we should also have the Illuvitars. So the Illuvitars is the one thing that I'm like, it might just slip out of March into April, but hopefully we can get all of that happening in this month, which will give us a lot to do, a lot to get hyped about, and just, some stuff. But the big one for me is going to be the closed beta. I don't know when the closed beta is going to start. I'm hoping it's sometime soon. And I know it's only like 500 people for the first closed beta one. But the cool thing about it is that if the game gets out into the hands of people, then there will be people at least that are playing it and knowing that it's real and being able to give feedback and stuff like that. Now, my hope with the closed beta is that there isn't many issues with it. It's very clean and they can start expanding the amount of people there is in it very rapidly. I'm hoping within a month, provided they do still opt for that pre-open beta where it's sort of like the closed beta. It's got a bunch of names, but basically when they open up the closed beta to pretty much everyone that wants it. I'm hoping that still happens. Not too sure. I've seen differing opinions on whether it should. I just want to play. I'm at that stage now where I just need something, guys. Like I'm hanging out. Everyone's asking me where's the content. I'm like, dude, I'm just like hanging for the game now. I want some stuff to play. The theory crafting, even though it's fun, like I'd rather theory craft once we have everything in the game and then we can go absolutely ham on it. So hopefully this month we get a lot more exciting stuff, a lot more content, and just a lot more going on. But I'm really excited moving into this month to see where we can go from here. Like I said, the beta's the big one for me, but obviously the land sale, Illuvitars. Kieran's actually got me personally more excited about Illuvitars than land sale. I'm not too stressed on land anyway. I've never been... That type of gameplay isn't really my style. So I'm really looking forward to the Illuvitars as well, but definitely the closed beta. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the leaks that we did have through the week. Grant's been on Twitter. I think these were also in Discord. Showing some of the frames and stuff like that. Where was Grant's post? What rank are you destined for? Seaton's going for bronze. I beat him. I ain't getting anything. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where you should follow me on Twitter. Sometimes I have some real good funnies. Not really. I'm pretty shit on Twitter. I've never had social media until I started content. But that is aside from the fact. But I'm curious if everyone just straight up gets a border, or whether like bronze is like still an achievement to get. I hope it is. I hope that everyone just has a default, like just no flashiness to it, and then like actually having a bronze would be an achievement. That's what I would hope, kind of. But if not, we can all get a bronze. Happy days. And I can still have something that looks kind of cool for being absolutely trash at the game. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, moving on from that, he did have this one here just saying that they were doing the final touches, getting ready for the closed beta. So when he says final touches, I'm hoping we're getting this thing soon, but it's looking clean. Let's zoom in here a bit. And I'm assuming these are probably all the alluvials that we are going to have in the beta. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think any of the others I've seen much action of, so I'm pretty sure this is it for the closed beta, which is a decent roster to get us started. So things I'm really, really keen to test out in the game when we get it are going to be obviously the stage 1 snail, because he's just an absolute savage. The mole, I love the mole. I think his animations are sick. Obviously, I'm a big scorpion person. We've spoken about that before. And probably the other main one that I'm really looking forward to is going to be the snake. I just love the the idea that it looks like its ultimate's a buff that increases like attack and haste or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to operate, but I think it just looks like an absolute savage as well. So those are the main ones I'm looking forward to testing. But yeah, I just think it's all going to be a lot of fun. But in general, when we move into the game, I think water's going to be my probably favorite. Obviously, the Scorpion, he does have that element of water in him because he's poison. But for me, water, like I love energy regeneration mechanics in these games. Sometimes in some games, like the energy regeneration, those characters have such bad ults that it becomes pointless anyway. But until we find out what water has for abilities, I'm going to stick with water as being probably the one I'm most excited about because I just like fast gameplay and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see how it pans out. Moving on from that, Crimson Waste getting right along there. I think they've got to be just about done that now. I think we're in final polishing stages, so it's looking super clean. All these different tunnels through it, just looking amazing every time we see them. And then we've got some of the weapon designs coming through. Obviously, the weapons are going to be how your player character picks up a class. The weapons are obviously going to have their elements as well, or their affinities. So that's what we're looking at. But some of the designs are just super clean. Really looking forward to these. This is going to be a leak of what the leaderboard is going to look like in the private beta. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Like I said, let's get the private beta happening. And then we had this one. The Komodo Dragon looks absolutely savage. I think this is a really cool thing. And this design is just like complete A+. Like the little one is so cute, and then this one's like just like that. Like it's like this is the baby, this is its dad, and this is its grandpa or grandma. I don't know. I think we'd call it female because it's got like you know not saying dudes can't. You got to be careful with what you say these days. I'm not saying that dudes can't wear flowers. I'm just saying because of the flowers, I'm going to call it grandma. Okay, that's what I'm going to call it. But that's just what I'm going to call it. Okay, the baby is cute as hell, and this thing looks absolutely savage. The one thing I am definitely hoping it does is it's got all these volcanoes. I hope for its ultimate ability, it just like completely erupts and covers the whole battlefield with it. That is the dream. That's what I'm really hoping for. Please make it happen, because like you can't have volcanoes on your back and not have them erupt. I feel like that is just like a big insult. Whoever's designing this thing, they're going to be like, oh shit, we don't have it erupting. But please, can we make it erupt? Like, even if it's like, what would be really cool is like, because it's got them on the tail as well, if it like lifted its tail up and then it did like precision strikes with the tail shots, and then like the ultimate was a big eruption. I don't know. That's just where I'm going with it. And yeah, I'm going to stick with it. But yeah, these designs, really, really cool. Moving on from that, we did get a couple more leaks of the Lynx. Now, the Lynx designs, I really do like. I think these are really, really cool. And I'm just looking forward to seeing all of them, because everyone that we've seen like has that uniqueness to it that it just gets me excited to see how they all pan out, how they're all going to play, how we're going to like actually get to them, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, these designs, absolutely savage. And that is all we do have for the leaks. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. We had a couple videos. So give me one sec. I'm going to pop these videos up. I just downloaded them. So let's see my downloads. Here we go. Here we go. Get it up. The kangaroo. This is a cool ass animation. This is so cute. I love this. I love this. I can't wait to see how it actually follows through and how it all happens, but that is so cute. Let's go to the next one. This is the running animation for stage 2, and it's so cute. I love... So this is my thing. Probably because I played a hunter in WoW back in the day and you always had a pet, I've always loved heroes, characters, anything in games where one unit is comprised of 2 units, especially when it's like a hunter and a pet, or like this where it's like the mum and the Joey. I think it's really cool, and I absolutely love this whole concept of the tree kangaroo. I think it's probably one of the coolest concepts in the game, and I'm just so looking forward to it. So you get like the 2 of them as one character on one deployment, and there is the fainting animation. But that is going to be it for the leaks for this week. Like I said, this month, hopefully we have a heap of stuff coming, a heap of content that we can make and keep it ramping up into the actual open beta launch. And I'm getting G'd up, guys. I'm getting G'd up. I want it to fire up a bit, and hopefully it's a big month. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.